Welcome back, everybody. This is Cliff again, purveyor of dubious tactics, with another scenario in Old School Tactical, Volume 3 in the Pacific, the expansion Hellbent, Scenario 7, Nakagawa Strikes Back, the Emperor Strikes Back. This is a Peleliu at the airfield. The Marines trying to take the airfield and Nakagawa throwing his armor at them. I thought it'd be fun to play with a few tanks. In this one, we have 10 turns. And the Japanese set up first. They had to be north of 12. So we've got Sergeant Hasabe with a couple of rifles and an LMG and a building. Over here in the control tower, we've got a tank killer and an HMG crew. Another rifle here trying to move up. Another tank killer out here guarding this control hex. And then a knee mortar out here in the jungle trying to cover the approach. They're going to be getting some reinforcements. Their luck card was a hidden sniper, which they're going to place right away to get an ambush. Can't be an opportunity fire, but we can play it early. And they have 1d6 plus 2 impulses. No gut check, of course. The Marines are coming in from the south. We've got Lieutenant Fisher with some Marines and a Browning. Captain Fowler and another Browning and some Marines. Sergeant Hopkins and a bazooka team. Some Marines. A couple of reinforcements here. And Sergeant Cruz with another bazooka. And we get one AM tank. At least it's not an open vehicle. It's a closed vehicle. They're going to move up right away and try to take these buildings in the airfield. The Japanese will counterattack with a whole horde of stuff. They get this stack on turn 8. Which is 8 tanks, 8 rifles, like 3 LMGs, and I think 4 leaders. And then we get our reinforcements in turn 5, which is 3 Shermans, some Marines, like 4 of them, a bazooka, and Sergeant Guzman. We also have an arty strike in turn 4. So the key is to take the airfield. And that's that. Our luck card for the Americans was a mortar strike, which we're going to take earlier to help us to secure the airfield. And we'll take that arty strike later. So 10 turns. Let's start turn 1. American initiative, 8, 7. Americans are first. Americans get 2d6 plus 5. 11 plus 5 is 16. Japanese get 1 plus 2 is 3. Wow, 16 to 3. They're almost immobilized. So let's put that on. 16 to 3. All right, I'm just going to leave this over here. We're first moving. 1, no opportunity. 2, no opportunity. 4. They're marked move. That's 2 impulses. 14. Do they want to take an opportunity fire with a 3? I think they're just going to wait. They got time. They pass. Americans. Well, you know what? They're going to use their luck card right away. We're going to place that sniper. It can't be adjacent, but it can be anywhere. So we're going to try to slow these guys down. Put him here. He's going to snipe Lieutenant Fisher. Try to take out the LT. Captain's even juicier, but this is an easier shot. So it's 2 doubled 4 against 4. It's a 0. And then he's in the palms. So it's a -1. He gets +1 for ambush. 7, 8 on +1. Or -1. 8 on -1. Broken. Gut check. Fails. Broken. He can't move. That's going to immobilize them. He's shot. That's 1 shot. Our turn. Captain Fowler's going to return fire. It's range of 5. It's just the building, and that's a light building. Let's see. Hide. That's a light building. So we're going to return fire here. That's 2. That is 5, 10, 11 versus 5 with +6 +5 because of the building, and DRM of 2 for being elite and for the captain. So +6 +5 with a +2. 7 + 2 is 9 on +5. That's eliminated. That's a single unit, so that's 1 casualty point. Sniper got his 1 shot off, paid the price. Japanese are going to pass. These guys are now going to move. 1, 2, 3, 4, and they are done. Can that HMG get a shot off? Yeah. HMG might as well try that. He's going to shoot at the guy with the Browning, which is this guy, a 4. He's a 3, -1, -2, -2, 9 on a -2. Broken. Passes his gut check, no effect. This guy's fired. Takes them down one. We're going to try to Lieutenant Fisher's not going to be able to rally himself. We're going to take these guys up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Moved. Takes me down to 10. They pass. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's moved. Takes me down to 9. This mortar can't take on that armor. He can try to drop something on this house. They'll do that for their last impulse point. See, he's a 3. He's got a roll for accuracy 6. 4, 5, or 6 is accurate, so he drops it on the house. So it's a 3. These guys are all 4s. Top guy with a bazooka, then the bottom guy. That's a -1. It's -2, -3. It's a -3. 8 on a -3 and a 5 on a -3. 8 on the -3 is shaken. Gut check. This is for the guy with the bazooka. Fails. That single tube cannot collapse a building. I'm going to try to rally with Sergeant Cruz that Marine. 7, and we do. So that uses an impulse. Down to 8. Japanese have to pass. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 with both of those guys in sequential turns. That's 7, 6. We're going to try to take a shot here. We're out of bazooka range, so it's just our 10 shooting up here at the HMG. 10 with 3 is 7. 6, 5. 5. So it's 5 plus 5. And we have a -1 for moving, but a +1 for the leader and a +1 for elite, so it's a +1 on 5. 11, 12 on the 5. That's eliminated. That's 2 more casualties. And these guys have now fired. This guy's a turret, so he can fire at this guy. Let's see. That was 2 impulses for firing as a group. We're going to fire that tank. That's a 4 versus a 3 for that soldier. That's +1. +1. That makes it a 0, -1, -2. -2, and we get a die roll modifier of -1. 9, 8 on -2. Shaken. Doesn't do anything against the Japanese. He's fired. We've got 3 impulses left. These guys should be hidden. There, they're hidden. We have LOS to this building here. We're going to try to drop our mortar on him using our mortar attack. Doesn't require an impulse. Accuracy of 4. 1 we miss. It goes direction 2. So it goes here. He gets attacked by a 2. And they're in a +2. So it's 2 versus 3. +1, +2. No. -1, -2, -3. -3. Can't rubble it with an adjacent one. So the top guy, 8 on a -3. Shaken, that's nothing. It has to be 11 or 12. Nothing. So they get by with no effect there. And can I do anything? No, I'm just going to leave those guys back there. These guys are moved. They can't shoot. Can they? They might. They got that. The bazooka can't. It's a 10. With a 3. That's a 7. With a +1 overall. 6 on 7. It's a casualty. That takes their casualty track up 1. That takes this down 2. These guys are now used. And we're all just going to pass out. So here we are, play turn melee, none. Remove unit markers. Score victory points. Nothing's changed. End of turn. Turn marker goes down 1 to 9. Reinforcements, none. Attach leaders. Smoke counters, none. Scenario rolls, none. Free rally. Alright. This guy has to roll a 9. He gets it. He's not broken anymore. We're moving into the airfield. But all those reinforcements are going to come. Alright. Then we're up to an initiative roll. Americans, 6, 7. Japanese are first. Japanese get 3 plus 2 is 5. Americans get 8 plus 5 is 13. 13 and 5. And the Japanese are first. Turn 9. I think we need to draw this rifle back. We're going to move him into here. Call him moved. He's in that light building. That's 1 for them. They're down to 4. Americans. We got to get these guys moving here. Let's cover them. We're going to fire these guys. 11 versus 3 is 8. He's in a light building. Yeah, 7. And we get a plus 2. 5 plus 2 is 7 on 7 column. 7 on the 7 column. Casualty broken. Gets rid of him. That's another casualty. I get a -1 now. These guys fired. Japanese are passing. Americans are moving up. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's moved. That's 2. It takes us down to 11. No, we fired. We were on 13, 11. That takes us down to 9. Japanese pass. We need to get this bazooka up further. 1, 2, 4. They moved. And that's now 7 left. Japanese are gonna fire at him. I think they've got that range. Yeah. 3, 6, 8. They're firing at the guy with the bazooka. 8 to 4 is plus 4. Plus 3. They got a leader. 3, 4 on +3. Nothing. These guys have fired. That was 2 of theirs. These guys are going to fire at that mortar. It's just 10 against 3, 7, 6, 5. With +2, 12 on 5. That's a kill. That stays. That's 2 more casualty points. These guys shot. That was a fire and 2 more casualty points. Japanese are going to fire again. Going to be 8 against 4 is 4, 3, the +1, 6, 7 on +1. That's broken. Gut check. Fails. Broken. These guys have now flipped. And they're out of impulse points. That's their last 2. I've got 5 left. I'm going to try to rally this guy. Nope. Try again. Yes. So that takes 2 of mine. 4, 3. The failed one put him to shaken, and then the shaken's gone. My armor here. I'm going to move that 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm going to rotate. There. Mark him as moved. That takes me down to 2. And we can't see him. He's hidden. He's hidden. These guys are used, and I can't get any shots at him. I'm not going to shoot from there. We can move these guys. Get them into a building. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. They're both moved. That finishes out my impulses. Alright. SOP. Melee, none. Remove unit markers. Score victory points. 5 victory points for the owning player. So we take this. American control, we get 5 victory points. They lose 5 victory points. They now have 10, we have 5. And a turn. Turn marker goes down to 8. They get this horde. Coming in up here. Yay. reinforcements, got them in, attach leaders. We'll take care of that smoke, and then we'll be ready to rally, bog, and initiative. I don't think there's anybody to rally. So we got these reinforcements coming in. It's quite a stack. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 tanks. Got all these rifles. So we got an LMG with a rifle squad, an LMG with a rifle squad, an LMG with a rifle squad. Now let's throw another rifle squad on there, and there, and there, and put Sato and Miyake and Kido on there. We've got another lieutenant here. With them. So we got 2 rifles and a lieutenant. 2 rifles and an LMG. I think I'm going to put my lieutenant there, put a sergeant there. I'm going to load these guys onto a tank. They can come in loaded. And then we have 4 unloaded. They'll lead with the unloaded tanks. So I'm going to put that guy here. Got to rotate him like so. This guy like so. And this guy like so. And this guy like so. And then I'm going to bring in my loaded tanks after them. There. 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 And over here. There. They're all set. So that was turns 10 and 9. We're ready to roll for initiative for turn 8, and I'm going to stop here so that this doesn't get too long. I think I played that all correctly. We've used up our hidden sniper card, so I can flip that. And we still have, no, we used up our artillery strike, so I can flip that, so I don't have to worry about them anymore. And now we're in the airbase, but we're facing a horde of tanks coming down from the north. And we don't get any reinforcements for 1, 2, 3 turns. We'll get a satchel charge, a bazooka, a leader, a few Marines. Like 5 of them, 4 of them, 3 tanks. Our tanks are much better than their tanks. So we got to hold for 3 turns. And then we get off-board artillery to clean up. They've already got -1, but they get an extra die. They get 3 more impulse dice now. So they get 4 impulse dice, +2, -1. So that's where I'm going to stop it. I will see you guys next time. Later.